Radio. Keep it locked.
Trump deportations. Adriana Young, body found unalive. Bounty killer to perform in Brooklyn. Usain Bolt's father laid to rest. Greetings, massive, and welcome to season 5 of Atlanta's top-rated Caribbean podcast right here, the Island Heat Radio Show podcast. We are your host, DJ Super Peck, alongside
Lady Lala Bella. This episode is brought to you by our sponsor, APAP Media Group. APAP Media Group is a multi-service, full creative studio, video, and production company specializing in podcasting, multi-camera, recording, and live streaming. Contact them at info@apapmedia.com.
Yes, indeed. Now, we've got a great show lined up, as always. Now, here on Island Heat, we're going to discuss the best in Caribbean music, culture, trending topics, and interviews with our movers and shakers. Also,
We
we've
already
got
know
the
a
top.
great show lined up.
Yeah. Also, we've got the top 10 countdown at 10 p.m., where we count down the top 10 songs here in the ATL. And of course, we're going to test your knowledge with the All Things Caribbean trivia right here. Lady Lalabella.
Now hold on to your seat as we dive into today's theme. Today's show is entitled Caribbean Crossroads Island Voices in a Hostile Homeland. As of 2017, approximately 4.4 million Caribbean immigrants resided in the United States, accounting for about 10% of the nation's 44.5 million immigrants. The largest groups hail from Cuba, the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, and Haiti. Metro Atlanta alone is home to about 85K individuals of Caribbean descent, according to Atlanta Magazine. DeKalb County has the most significant Caribbean presence, with more than 10% of its 101,000 foreign born residents originating from English speaking Caribbean nations. Now, directing to the second term of Trump, an executive order was recently signed titled Protecting the American People Against Invasion. This expanded expedited removals, imposed penalties, and caused those who have failed to register as undocumented increased ICE and CBP staffing presence. The
Goodness.
administration also introduced a controversial policy offering $1,000 to undocumented immigrants who voluntarily self deport via the CBP Home app.
Wow. Self-deportation, huh?
$1,000.
It's like winning a sweepstakes. You know, you win a trip to El Salvador, all expenses paid. You know,
At least a part of the flight will be covered, but $1,000 is definitely not sufficient to start life over and reacclimate yourself to a culture that probably no longer serves you.
it's a thousand US, right? They're not gonna give you, like, if you're heading back home, you give you 1,000 of whatever your money back home is worth. But anyway, no, seriously though, I know there's a lot of concern. A lot of people are worried right now about what's taking place. But it seems that this is so deep because it's not just about the Caribbean folks or foreign-born folks who are now naturalized. There is a movement to also remove citizens, U.S. citizens. And it seems like Trump is going to be removing anybody who looks like what he would not say is a typical American or average American, right? Unless you're white, blonde hair, blue eyed, maybe, and sounding like somebody in previous history, and some of the things that they've done, and history is bound to repeat itself, So I don't know, America is at a definite crossroads right now, for sure, on what America really is, what it wants to be, and what it will be going forward. Or is this just a 4-year period, and then after this, the next guy just undoes everything and resets, Or, is there a President JD coming? push things further. You know, or I've even heard of Trump point three. Yes, he's talking about the third term. You know, the 28 hats are out.
Armageddon.
It's a scary time. It's a scary time. Folks don't want to send their kids to school. Um, Churches, Hispanic communities are empty. The day laborers can't be at the usual spots to try and get some employment. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. You have people being picked up without any due process. As long as he says you're a gang member, that's it. You know, no chance to present evidence to the contrary. Even they're going as far as doctoring pictures and putting fake tattoos on people's knuckles where they are none, and then wants to contest the fact. So, it's a lot going on here in America right now. So my Caribbean brothers and sisters, one thing that I would definitely advise you to do, if you've been a green card holder for years and years and years and years and not decided to get your American citizenship, I think you might want to go ahead and do that ASAP, as even citizens are being challenged right now. So, if you're a green card holder, then your legal permission to be in the country could be revoked at the stroke of a pen. So, go ahead and handle business. If you're not planning to move back home and reside back in your native land, if you are a U.S. citizen and living like a U.S. citizen, paying taxes, working in America, then you might as well go ahead and be as official and to get the full benefits of what you're supposed to get with that citizenship. What do you think about that, Lady Lalabella?
Well, in the past, I think one of the main points has been getting married to an American, to a citizen. That has always been one of the main ways to do it, or have your children come over here from the third world country and then have them adopted by someone who is, straight, has their paperwork together. But those options are being diminished now, as we're now in a new state, a new administration that is intolerant to those and irreverent to those who have ultimately taken jobs that most Americans refuse to take. And in my opinion, we need to move towards a more global standpoint, because the globe doesn't look one way. We're diverse. And the best way for us to be able to build back and create a better America is to sustain and have a better understanding of what the narrative is for those who are not from this place.
Yeah, you mentioned adoption and this as a pathways to citizenship for some. That would be, for me, I think, very, very, very few in between. The majority of the people come through legal, normal immigration process that takes them over a decade of waiting for an interview and getting, a chance to complete that process. And so with the normal, as you say, natural process to immigrate into America has to be fixed, right? Literally 11, 12, 15 years. I don't know where the number is right now, but it's almost a 20-year backlog right now. And one of the things about it's a cash cow for the U.S. Treasury, right? Every applicant has to apply, has to pay a fee, right? So you get that money, millions and millions of dollars, and those people still have not gotten their application maybe read 10 years later, right? So I don't know if the Treasury Department wants to lose that additional income of money either, and it has gone up. the price has gone up for your citizenship papers. So, that's what has to happen. That's what has to be fixed. This grabbing people off the streets, it's just for the optics to sell to his base. There's no more deportations happening today than were happening on the Biden, or in fact, there's probably less that happened on the Obama. So, this is just to feed to the base. That's about it.
Absolutely. And it matters to the diaspora. It matters to our fan base. And so it's hitting home. You're in our continuous prayers. We are, of course, making this narrative known because I think acknowledgement of it is the best way to now get information out to the masses who, probably are apprehensive. Like you said, hopefully they hear the advice and take heed, but it's definitely time to make change.
Yep. Let's go ahead. We're going to invite some of our local politicians on, to give some insight as what is being done, what can be done here in Georgia by the elected officials. We have several elected officials of Caribbean heritage here, very learned attorneys as well with immigration matters. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll schedule something to have some folks on to talk more in depth about community action.
Absolutely. And a big shout out to All Things Caribbean Trivia. We're going to test you on just how Caribbean you are. Here is today's trivia question. South Florida is home to the largest community of these immigrants. Is it A, Jamaican Americans, B, Cuban Americans, C, Puerto Ricans, or D, Haitian Americans?
I think you're missing a category. You're missing. How about the American Americans? Because a lot of them would claim they're Americans. Guess what? They just came over earlier before us, by choice. Yeah, by choice. There were some others who got a free ride, but it wasn't by choice. So shout out to the Americans. So there's three big possibilities on that. And if you Google it, you might get two different answers. I don't know. Right. So, folks, let's keep it locked. All right, we're gonna give you a little time to go ahead and see if you can come up with the answer to that question. Let's jump into some music. Lady Lalabella, we've got new music from the man Dwayne Stevenson. Yeah, Mr. Dwayne Stevenson himself. This one entitled "Jaja Give Us Life." It's the Island Heat radio show right here on APAP Radio. Brand new music, y'all. Let's go.
Jaja give us life to live, so let us live. Don't feel no way when I'm unsafe. Jaja give us life to live, so let us live. And the morning comes, so I've got to stay awake to meet the rising sun. The lights show tonight, and the morning comes, so I've got to stay awake to meet the rising sun. God give us life to live, so let us live.
Town himself, Dwayne Stevenson, new music, y'all.
Yeah, big up all Africans,
This is Ala Ferreira.
From abroad.
Song called Roots Radix Soldier.
Yeah. Roots Radix Soldier, Mama Warrior. Got to think. A man must know his past to see his future. God speaks about a man with no hope and ready a loser. Life battle must be won. I'm a freedom fighter. No retreat, won't surrender. Never give in to slave master, death before dishonor. The battle hard, but there's a win for me. Confident in the victory of good over evil, and I'll keep on fighting. I'm a roots radic soldier, defending shooting rights. Mama warrior, giving thanks and holding on to life. I'm a roots radic soldier.
His name is Alavera.
Soaring to new heights.
He's the Roots Radic soldier.
Warrior, giving thanks, not giving up the
New
fight.
music coming at you, y'all. This is the man Kamar, aka Mr. Born Free, aka Mr. Message in the Bottle. Brand new music coming out from Kamar alongside Clive Hunt.
Pass away on an island lost at sea, oh. Another lonely day, no one here but me, oh. Oh, loneliness that only man could bear. Rescue me before I fall into despair, oh. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. Message in a bottle, yeah. A year has passed since I read my note. I should have known it right from the start. Only hope can keep me together, yeah. Love can mend your life, or love can break your heart. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle.
We need to send a message in the bottle, Lady Lalabella. But who's gonna answer? Who's gonna answer the message? You know? Aye, just some brand new one-drop reggae music, some good music, messages in the music, you know. Now that one is Message in the Bottle by Kumar alongside Clive Hunt. Now, you know, let me tell you something. To get the message in the bottle, you have to empty the bottle first, don't it? Yeah? This is brand new music from Hezron. He calls it Blame It on the Wine. Yo, because he emptied the bottle.
We were just supposed to have one thing. How did we end up like this? Blame it on the wine. One drink too much. Baby, the love songs they were playing inside the club. Even blame it on your smile that swallowed me up. Baby, your eyes that hypnotize me, put me in this rug. Oh. I should have known that when I first laid eyes on you, girl. These sort of things would have happened. Yeah. Though we were friends with the same people we knew, girl. Our chemistry was stronger than the consequence. Yeah. We were just supposed to have a drink or two. How did we end up with a bottle in a room? Oh, devoured by emotions that felt so true. What to say or do if our friends should find out? Blame it on the wine. One drink too much. Baby, the love songs they were playing inside the club.
Canadians listening in right now. The voice of Hezron right there. Hezron doing this big thing, connecting, with the people up there, in Canuckland, one of the top reggae artists coming out of Canada. See, Lady Lalabella, so Hezron got in trouble there, right? He drank out all the wine, right? And once you do that, guess what? In those situations, you might not have it all together, right? The intoxication gets to you, right? And that's when you make a bad decision and you end up in a toxic relationship.
You don't know what you want from me.
This is new music.
I said you don't know
from
what you
Ginger.
Want from me. This minute you love me, then you hate me.
Pull up. The voice of the man, Ginger, everybody. One more time. Let's go from top.
From me. I said you don't know what you want from me. This minute you love me, then you hate me. Make up your mind. This minute you want me, then you neglect me. Please make up your mind. You're moving like a narcissist, and I don't wanna be a part of this. Father God, rescue me, help me. The relationship you're not healthy. Father God, rescue me, help me. Me no feel love inside of me, feel empty. Me tired of this toxic life. Me tired of this toxic life. Remember whatever is done in the dark must comes out in the light. Me tired of this toxic life. Me tired of this toxic life. The amount of time you break me heart and left me out, I just a buckle for life. You beat me mentally, verbally, and none of this not accidentally. You do it with spite, you do it with purpose. Me not supposed to see you nervous. You mash up my life, you mash up my heart, and give people one bag of things to talk. Me tired of this toxic life. Me tired of this toxic life. Remember whatever is done in the dark must come out in the light.
That's right. What's done in the dark must come out in the light. So when you drink off the wine and you empty the bottle, you end up in a toxic relationship. That's how the thing goes. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. The voice of Ginger right there with Toxic Life. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Island Heat Radio Show podcast on APAP Media. Right now, we're going to jump back into our All Things Caribbean trivia, where we test your knowledge of Caribbean history. Now, today's trivia question is, South Florida is the home to the largest Caribbean community of these immigrants. A, Jamaican Americans. B, Cuban Americans. C, Puerto Rican Americans. D, Haitian Americans. And Lady Lalabella, in the break, I was corrected because I said American Americans were missing, but we do have Puerto Rican Americans listed there. So they're the American Americans because they are already American. Okay. Now, the answer to the trivia question today is, what's the answer, Lady Lalabella?
Cuban Americans, which was a surprise to me. Based on my research, I got an answer. We fact checked. We got Cuban Americans. I know that a large community of Cuban Americans do live in South Florida, so we are running with that indeed. South Florida is the home to one of the largest groups of Caribbean nationality. In a poll by the Migration Policy Institute, Miami-Dade County in Florida remains home to 800,000 Caribbean immigrants, the highest share among all U.S. counties, representing 20% of the total Caribbean foreign-born population. And then, of course, neighborhoods with high concentrations of Caribbean people include Jamaicans for Broward County, Fort Lauderdale, and other municipalities, and the exurbs of New York City, Brooklyn, Queens alike. The Caribbean immigrant population in Florida includes Jamaican Americans, Caribbean Americans, and those who have full or partial Caribbean ancestry.
And American Americans, shout out to the Canadian Americans. And big up to the Native Americans, but y'all didn't immigrate. You've been here from day one. So there you have it, folks. Our All Things Caribbean trivia for this week. Now, as we move right into from the MP's desk, the MP Babsy Grange has welcomed home a triumphant team with their 78 medals, which saw them top the tables at the 52nd Carifta Games held in Trinidad and Tobago. It was there that their 47th title and their 39th straight win, which includes record-breaking performances. Jamaica is so proud of these young athletes. They're doing their best to ensure that our country maintains its position as a leader in world athletics. Lady Lalabella, I think it's unfair. 39 straight wins?
Never beat them
39
bad.
shit. I mean, beat them bad. Is there a mercy rule? You know,
None at all.
boy, I
And you see
tell you.
Babs, just embrace them.
I mean, big up to the young athletes every time. I gotta say, congratulations to Ding Dong. You know, the MP, she makes her way around. She does not miss. She doesn't seem to miss a party at all. I saw her having a great time at the Ding Dong album launch, where Ding Dong has debuted his first album entitled Ding Dong to the World, and the MP made her presence felt. She was there in the building to support the artist, and there's a clip of her dancing along to his new song Jump, and I just love it. So big up to Babsy Grange every time. Also, she made the rounds to Garnet Silk Legacy Day, where there were performances by Garnet's son, Luciana Capleton was in the building. Several other artists, Warrior King, all passed through to pay tribute to the late, great Garnet Silk. There's his son pictured with MP Babsy Grange. On a sad news, they said their final farewells to Wesley Gideon Bolt, the man who casts a shadow almost as large as his superstar son Hussein. Well, Wesley's legacy is that of a community man, a father extraordinaire. The members of the family he leaves behind, wife Jennifer, children Hussein, Siddiqui, and Shireen. So they all mourn the passing of their husband and father, who they received boundless love and caring. In memory of him, it was a big turnout at the service, including dignitaries such as the Prime Minister himself and other members of Parliament. And leaving out, the Prime Minister did say during his comments that Hussein is a national hero in Jamaica. A reporter asked him if he was going to make that real, and he answered back to say, it is already real. He is a Jamaican national hero. So our deepest condolences once again to the Bolt family and to everybody impacted by the loss. And there you have it. That is news from the MP's desk this week.
As we've been talking about the immigration status and foreigners coming to abroad here in the States, a big artist has finally gotten his visa and will be making his big US debut. Return to Brooklyn. Bounty Killer Warlord General will be sure to hit the stage Saturday, July the 5th. The dancehall superstar Bounty Killer will return for the first time in the US in 15 years with an event dubbed the Return of the Warlord Bounty Killer. And this will be held at the Barclays Center Saturday, July 5th at 18,000 capacity in Brooklyn, New York.
I,
Mother
I tell you, the killer is back in town, and that's the first show. He did have to put out an announcement. Apparently, there were a couple of other shows that had popped up, And he had to say, no. They had not done anything official yet. But so this is the first official show. Reggae Fest. It's the same organizers who did the Kartel show. And so, so they know what they're doing. And Killer hasn't been there in such a long time, and he is similar to Kartel, a Brooklyn giant. It was in Brooklyn, New York, that Bunty's career actually first got its break. So big ups to everybody in New York who will be able to take in the Killer. Lord of mercy.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is fortunate because this event will also be feeding his family and those who he cares and loves about, not only them, but the global diaspora at large who have been fans and been wanting to see him touch down here in the States. So this is great news for us as well as Bounty. Big up to yourself.
Do you think there's going to be a lot of compare contrast? The numbers game. Is it will Killer do as well as Buju did? Will he do as well as Kartel did? Is this that time? Is this the time of that rivalry, or do you think this is where you'll see a lot of unification and artists coming together and supporting one another? As the main acts start to get their U.S. visas back and they're able to perform on main stages here in the U.S. What do you think, Lady Lalabella?
Bounty Killer has put on so many amazing artists. I think now it's time for them, those who are here, to step to the forefront and show him support in promoting this big event. And there's no doubt that this is going to be a massive turnout. It is about unity. It is about bringing people together. And Vybz Kartel did that so eloquently at his Freedom Street show and showcased that, hey, when we work together, big things can go on.
Okay. Buju had echoed something similar, to say that he put a lot of bygones aside, and it's more important for the culture right now to show the unity and to keep the numbers looking good, So big ups to them. We know Barris and Sean Paul and Shaggy were there earlier. They had the Thanksgiving? Not Thanksgiving, the Valentine's show there. So yeah, some big things are going on. A little more from this, we'll talk about Idonia as well, who has who had a great turnout for his 20th anniversary in the game. But Lady Lalabella, we just mentioned Ding Dong and his new album. I want to give the people a little taste of what they can expect on that Ding Dong's new album. And this one in particular, because what he did, he brought back, and we were just talking about Brooklyn, a Brooklyn anthem, a big song in dancehall history. And for this, his first debut album, Ding Dong had gone back and jumped on this one with newcomer Skillibeng. And so, ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, here is the new Badman Forward, Badman Pull Up.
Along the real bad man, them want dance and can't dance. How comes? Yeah, I didn't know I was everything I went on the floor. I said, dancers, all out.
Pause. That side's set on turbo for some reason. Let's get it over here. Let's get it right. Let's go.
Happy a bad man there, tell them there, ding dong there, well a UK there, city them there, New York there, be that there, well place on fire. Bad man pull up, bad man forward, bad man pull up, bad man forward, bad man pull up, bad man pull up, bad man pull up, bad man forward, bad man pull up, bad man forward, bad man pull up, bad man forward, bad man pull up, bad man pull up, bad man pull up.
Bad man forward, gyal a pull up. Liquor cup full up, high side, oversized jeans, over designer boot. Out with the team full of all kind of goons. Nashville pull up, Portmore pull up, License pull up, Kingston pull up, Mobile pull up, Portland pull up, Trinidad pull up.
Pussy man, them want dance and can't dance. Yeah, I didn't know I was everything I went on the floor out. I said dancers, all out. Happy a bad
up. Portmore, pull up. Life, pull up. Kingston, pull up. Mobile, pull up.
Ding dong, Skillibeng.
Pull up. Trinidad, pull up. You see Ding dong, a fling shoulder. Him have couple gal round him and couple soldier. No bring bad vibes round ya, we are no joker. East side there, so you know what.
Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man forward, bad man pull up. Bad man pull up. Bad man pull up.
Hey, brand new Bad Man Pull Up. Hey, new music, Ding Dong, Skillibeng, y'all. Listen, the album is full of energy. Of course, Ding Dong Ravers. Yo, we'll expect nothing, sir. Maybe we get in a little bit more of the Ding Dong show a little more for this. Now, unfortunately, last week I ran from this story. I didn't want to get into it last week. Right before time, it really kind of struck a nerve. I got way more emotional than I thought that I would, and was not brave enough to have the conversation last week. But Lady Dollar, let's go ahead and jump into the sad situation going down in Guyana.
Well, it's been several days now that the president of Guyana has made an announcement offering his full support of the family in mourning for an 11-year-old who was found dead inside of a hotel pool in Tushen. Now, the young lady's name, Adriana Young, body was discovered on the morning of April 24th, lying in the pool of the Doubleday Hotel after she was reported missing the day before. Now, the Guyana's president, Irfan Ali, has agreed to the family's request for an independent autopsy to find answers. Ali told Young's family that we want full transparency, as much witnesses as the family want there, and is medically permissible, and all of that their requests will be honored and fulfilled. There has been an outrage over the police handling of the case, with officers initially saying that Young was last seen entering a car that was identified by color and license plate number. The Assistant Commissioner of Police, Khalid Mandal, was removed from his post as Commander of Regional Police Division 3 and replaced by Assistant Commissioner following the death of Young. The Guyana Police Force has been directed to videotape every step of the process, including the autopsy, to eliminate any doubts or potential missteps.
Yes.
Very sad, tragic. And the fact that obviously it looks as though some evidence was tampered with to give a false lead on this young lady, um, further hindering possibly saving a life, possibly getting down to what exactly happened to cause this young lady's untimely death. Yeah.
It's unbelievable that this is happening. It's still happening too much. Our children are being victimized, are being preyed upon. Their families out to have a good time. They went to the pool. Kids were playing and having a good time. Grandma goes to get some food and calls in two of the grandkids and says, well, let me get the third so we'll feed them all at one time. And she's gone. Just like that. Just a few minutes. So an immediate search takes place in the close vicinity. She's not found. When they say they saw this young lady getting into a car and leaving, it turns out later on it was a young lady that resembled her. It was not actually her. There was some delay or some reason that the hotel manager, owner, staff did not want the hotel searched. The police, there was a delay with the police getting involved for some reason. The area where the body was found was searched. That morning, the father says he and family members were around that pool. Of course, even earlier in the day when she disappeared from the pool area, the body was not in the pool. But then afterwards, mysteriously, the body appears floating in the pool. So something happened to the young lady. And then the body was dumped into the pool afterwards. So the reports apparently that the body, from the autopsy, cause of death does seem to be drowning. But there was definitely some foul play that took place before that. And Guyana is in the uproar. The citizens are taken to the street. I believe that property is being burned to the ground. And another establishment owned by the same individuals is also partly burned to the ground. So there's lots of protests and a lot of anger, a lot of pain right now. And my deepest condolences goes out to the family members. Just could never imagine such a horrific crime and having to deal with that. So my thoughts and prayers go out to the family. Yeah.
Absolutely. Corruption is unfortunately very prevalent. And the innocence of this young child, is all I can think about. Her being with her siblings, being with her family in her last moments. I cannot imagine, as you said, what they're thinking, what they're going through. In a flash of a moment, she was gone. So my deepest condolences to the family. And as a Caribbean massive, we have to look out for one another.
Yes. Voice of the man, Kappa Shanti from Guyana. This one is called Guyana Cry. It's a Island Heat radio show podcast, yo.
How are you flying with the angels? Little Adriana, flying with the angels. Whoa, whoa. Guyana, hold the faith. Oh Lord. Now them kill the little youth for the riches. Dump the little child body in the ditches. When mama she ball and papa him cry, how can a human being be so wicked? When I witness the anguish by the poolside, my heart dropped to the ground with no pain inside. Complicit you were in hiding the crime. Now another youth gone and butted inside. When you cry, my heart cries. When you cry, I feel the pain. When you cry, my heart cries. When you cry, I feel the pain. You try send the people home so you can dispose of the evidence. Dirty Babylon, you don't have a child when you go home to in the evening and smile. How can you be so vile? For a couple extra dollars, you torture the 11-year-old. Blood sacrifice of that I am sure. How can you be so cold? What be unto your soul? When you cry, my heart cries. When you cry, I feel the pain. When you cry, my heart cries. When you cry, I feel the pain. Now them kill the little youth for the riches.
There's a monster in the dark.
We premiered this one a couple weeks ago. This is Etana alongside Mr. Vegas. Song called Trapped.
Trapped. Careless mama, we make you do your one pitney that. You know say the man not touch her and you not tell him to stop. You turn your back on her when the demon attack. Yeah. Over your one child, you choose a petty fight. That's a dirty mama style. You go care about money and lifestyle.
Can you hear me crying? The lights are fading fast. Every night I'm crying. There's a monster in the dark.
Trapping all Body cha try climb out. She want run, we go somewhere, go hide out. You put the love for your pitney pan time out. I choose a molester with him line mode. The boy trick her say him a star. Smarty say yeah, you met some if you see with her. Victims of bad memories and scars. Protect them, Lord.
Can you hear me crying? The lights,
The voice of Etana alongside Mr. Vegas, Trapped, y'all. That one's for the youths.
Yes, yes, and may the good Lord protect them and protect all of us in these times. Such a timely song, so fitting, and it just brings me back to the fact that Mother's Day is coming up soon. So we salute all the mothers, we salute all of those who put their life on the line in order to bring more life into this world.
Indeed, indeed. Salute to the queens every time. Yep, yep, yep. Now, to get back in a little more of a happy mood, this giant in Jamaica culture has put many a smile on many a face and continues to do so, and has rightfully received his flowers while he can still appreciate them. Tell them about the great Oliver Samuels.
We love Oliver Samuels. Big up yourself. He was crowned the king of comedy. The 76-year-old Jamaican legendary comedian and actor received the Golden Lifetime Award for 55 years in entertainment. He was crowned the Caribbean King of Comedy at the 42nd International Reggae and World Music Awards, IRMA, on March 30th at the Coral Springs Center for Arts in South Florida. And look at him reigning supreme in his gold suit and just shining.
Yes, indeed. Big up to King Oliver Samuels every time. The king of Caribbean comedy. Sorry, Major Hype. I'm just saying.
Put in a little more work.
Because he's been running with that thing, right? King of Caribbean. But he didn't get crowned. All right. So maybe we got a Beenie Man Vybz Kartel situation with Oliver and Major Hype. Who's the real king of Caribbean comedy?
True. What I do like is that it's always a friendly competition, and sometimes there is a little bit of pander, but it's all in good spirits. And I think that comedy is supposed to bring us together. So that is the power of these people who take their life stories and take the narrative and make it into something that we could all reflect and laugh at.
Definitely. Major, pick up yourself. You're doing your thing. Oliver's got 55 years though in the game. Major got a few more to go. But shout outs to Major Hype. Also, he's got a brand new podcast with Nigas Amira and Momo. I want to say the name wrong. I gotta look it up in a second. It's something incorrect. But yeah. They're doing really well on their podcast. So shout outs to them for that. Oliver had to post on social media the other day. However, his phone has been hacked, and so the hackers started sending text messages to his contact list, saying that Oliver was in some trouble and needed money fast. And unfortunately, close friends and family members have sent money to these unscrupulous individuals. And so Oliver was posting to make sure that people were aware that he is financially sound. Him no need for borrow money or beg money from nobody. Yeah. And if you ever need money, he's going to call you directly and talk to you. He's not going to send you a crazy text. All right. So imagine, they took Usain Bolt money, right? Now they're taking Oliver Samuels, but I don't know what's going on, man.
It is ludicrous out here. I think it was Kippridge that said telephone thing mash up life. Sometimes you just can't control what going on out there in the internet sphere. So just make sure you have your cyber security, you have your phone locked at all times, and you just have to push and go through, you know?
Yes, yes,
It
yes,
happens to
yes.
the best of us, Oliver.
Yeah. Watch out. The hackers are out there. The hackers are out there. Be careful. All right. So let's give the people a little idea of what we got into this weekend here in the ATL. Lady Lalabelle, you were out and about a little soca fete.
Yeah, so I got to experience Soca de Mayo. This is probably the third year consecutively that they've done this amazing event. Took a little break, but they're back and rolling. They had it at the backyard of Believe Music Hall, and it was a fest, if I may say so myself. There was soca played, calypso, of course, reggae and dance hall to close out the night. And the gal them definitely gave them a wicked dagger in session. Okay.
All right, because the Soca de Mayo, yeah. Also, I was able to get out. You know, I worked Saturday as well, very very busy weekend, but managed to get out on Sunday night and went over to Memory Lane and took in the juggling over there because the Bugsy Bam Bams, Polish, John Wayne, the whole team, Polly, everybody involved with that event. One of the best events in the ATL. It's all about the classic R&B and soul and the classic reggae and rockers. So, you know, you just can't beat it. It's good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Saw a lot of people out. I got to say, shout outs to got to put on the brand, you know, because
Nice.
bumped into Fast Car, and we had talked to him a little while ago about his brand new brand, and make sure everybody goes out there and supports the
Yes.
Nouveau Royale Paris. Yeah, you can find them in the Stonecrest Mall. And boy, there were so many people out. I can't remember. I want to make sure I shout out. I gotta say, happy birthday to Capone from Mellow Sound and Mellow Promotion, celebrating his birthday. I gotta say, happy birthday to my love of my life, my significant other. She celebrates her birthday tomorrow. Love you, baby. And on the was it the second? My mom celebrated her birthday as well. So it's been a busy birthday season for us already. Also, shout outs to Andrea, my cousin, sharing a birthday with my mom. So big things are going on. All the tourist people are out.
Yes. Yes. Summer is heating up and they're out and about doing their thing. I also think that someone in studio got to do a little bit of wine, walk, and run.
That's right. We were very happy to be involved with promoting this event and having Patrice on with us. And Mr. P and Debs were out on the grounds. And Mr. P won the 5K by 10 minutes ahead of anybody else. Yes.
Boy.
He's got the footage to prove it. so nobody can say that different.
Mother Road.
But yes, I understand that the people were out in their numbers and had a great time. Shout outs to Tracy, who actually came across the line first. So, you know, there's some real athletes out there. You know, she was really putting down the running part. You know, I think Lady Debs was taking care of the wine part. She was handling that.
Hey. I'm sure she had our punch, her power punch too.
There you go. There you go.
Keep the vibes going, the energy up.
Now,
Congratulations to everyone and for a fantastic weekend.
yes, indeed. Now, the Atlantic Caribbean event calendar Boy, I tell you, we keep it loaded with events here in the ATL, especially this month as we end the month with our carnival. So that we gotta shout that out each and every time. Carnival goes down on Memorial Weekend, and also on that Sunday, we got Colorgasm that's going down here in the ATL as well. Now, each and every Wednesday, it's all about the Way Up Wednesdays. You got Chef Tony Fish Fry Wednesdays, Gal Farm Thursdays. We've got Like Loop on Friday, Retro every first Saturday, Sophisticated Saturdays every third Saturday, and Memory Lane every Sunday. Rum Punch Brunch also each and every Sunday.
And coming up on our calendar, we have the Shirley Temple Birth Night event on the 9th. On the 10th, it's crazy events. We got May Day, which is a day event, and Black and White. Also, don't forget to come out in droves for the Beenie Man in Atlanta on the 10th, as well as on Sunday, Mother's Day, Soca Infusion for the love of Soca, and Mother's Day dinner and dance.
Yep. So there you go, folks. Lots of stuff going down here in the ATL. And do remember, each and every Friday, you can check out Red Carpet, Shelly, DJ Passport, and myself at Caribbean Runnings at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. each and every Friday. Atlanta's longest running Caribbean radio program on the FM dial, 23 years plus, going strong. So make sure you tune in. It's community radio. We are representing for our community and making sure our voices are heard. It's hand-selected music, hand-picked music. Nobody's getting, payola for it. Yeah, we get to select the best of the best and bring it to you. So thank you all for supporting each and every time. Yeah. Now, Lady Lalabella, we are at the top of the hour.
That means that we're going to be bringing you the top 10 Caribbean countdown for all the amazing Caribbean artists that are based here right in the state of Georgia.
That's right. Now, each and every week, we scour all music platforms. We take the top songs, put them into our special matrix, which always spits out in precise order the top 10.
And I'm looking forward to this segment because we're going to count down the hottest tunes, starting with number 10, J Prince, Diamond.
Got the body like a diamond. Now stop mesmerize, I man. So let me know if I can touch that thing with my hand. Give you something to climb on. Stay food in your world, not the dive on. If beat up, that is so part of my plan. And you know I kill and all if it iron. You know I want it, get off it. Ask me, woman, your body good and you want it. So now pass me, shorty. Girl, you're not fluffy like pillow. Last man you left me here, so I'm kill you. Love to see when you're naked pan video. 5-star up the places, man, bring you. Hey, girl, you know me, I'll fit your body. You have some flips in the world in a girl. Alone with dream when me dream, boy. I for a song I sing, boy. I fall now when me think, boy. You got the body like a diamond. Now stop mesmerize, I man. So let me know if I can touch that thing with my hand. Give you something to climb on. Stay food in your world, I did dive on. For beat us up, that's my plan. And you know I kill and all if it iron.
Prince right there in the number 10 position, holding strong with Diamond.
Yes, and we were just talking about Fast Car. Of course, you got to go catch that episode if you missed it. The J Prince exclusive interview and that premiere of that wonderful track. Here at number 9, another guest speaker here on the Island Heat Show. Kenny Blessings came and blessed the studio. Here he has a song, Peer Pressure, featuring Imar Shephard.
Kenny Blessing, Imar Shephard. Ever wonder why Why?
Use them so hardcore.
Let me tell you now.
Hardcore like snow. Every day another blood can flow. It's a calling out for peace. When you see the youths, them a go and so. It's a calling out for peace. When you see the people about war.
The youths, them have the ability. You what them need is opportunity. Education, infrastructure, and factory. Please don't see them as the enemy. No for the time them get tricked. All them know is conflict. I just a challenge and them face with. That's why the youths them losing.
He never want pick up no gun. Peer pressure, peer. She never want sell downtown. Peer pressure, peer.
You never want pick up no gun. Peer pressure, peer. She never want sell around town. Peer pressure. I don't approve of the route them take, but them say them a defend them place. Them come see them elders get slain. Now them making the same mistakes.
I know we run down, pick up the gun. Peer pressure, peer. She run down, sell downtown.
Peer pressure, peer pressure. Yes, indeed. It's a calling out for peace. The voice of the band Kenny Blessed alongside Imar Shephard in the number 9 position this week on the countdown.
Here we have at number 8, Imar Shephard again. Here with How Can I Complain?
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Tomorrow is not a promise unto anyone. So I gotta live my life to the fullest in spite of my situation. My journey has been written in the book of life. So when I gain control, I live the almighty life. How can I complain? God has blessed me with another day. How can I complain? While living life I will find a way. How can I complain? When the most I give my everything, I will not complain. I'd rather give praises to the King of Kings. With the laws of nature, I tell you, say you refuse to comply. God bless you with everything in life, but I say you can't satisfy. Why you wearing a smile on your face, but you're sad inside? Live the truth and stop from living life. How can I complain? And God left me with another day. How can I complain? While there is life, I will find a way. How can I complain? When the most I give my everything, I will not complain. I rather give praises to the King of Kings. Why try to live up to society's expectations?
Imar Shephard with How Can I Complain in the number 9 position, yeah? Excuse me, number
Gratitude
8
is
position.
the attitude.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. And we're making our way down the countdown. We are currently at number 7. Imar Shephard strikes again here with Make It.
You never believe me. You never believe me. Oh, 7 figures. Big dreams, strategic plans is my resolution. Focus, work smart is the only solution. Discipline, meditate, that's how I keep the balance. Energy up frequency, man I feel winning this a idiot. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. The risk big but me take it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. I have worked on my weakness, trying to maximize my strength. Cause if you don't stand firm in this time, they will always try to make you bend. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it. Without a doubt the battle has been won. Woo. Remember me to tell you me I gonna make it.
Remember me tell you said me I gonna make it, you know. The battle has been won. Oh, chat about I'm a Shepherd. I really, really like that song.
Mm-hmm. And we're at number 6. This is another good hit. It's Pressure Busspipe with Long While.
It's pressure. I'm belonging to be with you, baby. Oh, you close, yeah. Oh, it's been a long, long while since I felt something sweet like this. Girl, you make the vibes worthwhile. Feeling that I can't resist. How I'm searching across the world to find you. You suddenly appear. Oh, it's been a long, long while. I felt something sweet like this. Hear me now, baby. When it's me and you alone, I'm turning off my phone. Ooh, you'll be there when I come home. Ooh, 'cause I just wanna chill with you. Ooh, it's been a long, long while. So I felt something sweet like this. Loving you is on my mind. A feeling that I can't resist. Girl, I'm searching across the world to find you, and now you're standing here. Ooh, it's been a long, long while. I felt something sweet like this. Hey, you are my lover and a friend. Worth more than all the dollars from me spend. When separating is the trend. Know that if I ever lose the love, then I go find it back again. Girl, you complete me now, I'm feeling fine. Yeah. Before I met you, I was only wasting time. Yeah. Girl, you relieve me, give me peace of mind. That's why you're my sunshine, baby. Oh, and I'll be always at your side, baby. Never leave. Holding you close, lady. When it's you and I alone, turn off my phone. You'll be there when I get home. Ooh, 'cause I just wanna chill with you.
Yes.
It's been a long, long while.
It's been a long while, by my Pressure Busspipe. Pressure doing this thing, yo, 2025. I mean, big up to the VI each and every time. Chat about.
Big up yourself. And you already know we are halfway through the countdown already. Here, the next single is by Chenko, and we're so high right now.
Yo, stop and God. Charge up in a half a rum and cran. Beer gala gala, just rum and chop. Nah, tag and cap, stop a cap. Papa boom in a millica. Feel nice right now. When he party, turn up a whole of vibes. Yeah. Mecca, a whole of vibes right now. Stop a taboo, all get the vibes right. Papa boom in a millica. Feel nice right now. When he party, turn up a whole of vibes right now. So 420 a vibes right now. Like Joan, we a fly right now. Lick a bus in our head, Karuka, come, boom. But it just start shake, boom, boom, boom. Say she want come, give me putun, tutun, tun. Man a call her, she a cap cash road. Beer bad girl love hang with the goons. She want outside, so me go and set the road. I wheel at the place up down to the moon. Man a crook, so me drop down the foot. Papa boom in America, feel nice right now. When he party, turn up a whole of vibes. Yeah. Mecca, a whole of vibes right now. Stop taboo, all get the vibes right. Papa boom in America, feel nice right now. When he party, turn up a whole of vibes right now. So 420 a vibes right now. Like Joan, we a fly right now. You know nothing fi take fi Benz fi blast off. And a regular we swipe before I go blank card. Pocket full of commas things, say hope ya man a chant. Get it from the dirt and the road and the grass. Sell down party from broad down a yard. Enough of them no used to big Benz in a garage. Enough youth them fake me a wash off the sag. One code big up stop and pass. Papa boom in a millica, feel nice right now. When he party, turn up a whole of vibes right now. Stop a Mecca, a whole of vibes right now. Stop a taboo, all get the vibes right. Papa boom in a millica, feel nice right now. When he party, turn up a whole of vibes right now. 420 a vibes right now. Like
Yeah, 420 is the vibes right now. I mean, the bad Chenko right there, the number 5 position. That one high right now.
And raising right up the charts. At number 4 is Pressure Busspipe again, this time with Humbleness.
Burning, 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 burning. future. Hey, progress can't stop the African progress. Though the poor man never have it, still not hopeless. Me know the system is a savage. Visit the youths a rise out of the slum, them can't manage. Bush through, get a youths a bush through. Bush through, Rasta man a bush through. Bush through, get a youths a bush through. Open up the gates and let the youth them come through. Bush through, get a youths a bush through. Bush through, Rasta man a bush through. Bush through, get a youths a bush through. Bush through every trap you set an obstacle. Step ahead of them, we come for take over, yeah. We go on the road and things a bubble like soda, yeah. Fulfill the mission, man, a carriage and load again. Cut off Babylon with me sword again. Hey, if fight against the poor, they will turn on you. Continue playing with fire, it will burn on you. Never want to get a youth to reach your level. You can't stop strong and firm rebel. Hey, bush through, get a youth a bush through. Bush through, Rasta man a bush through. Bush through, get a youth a bush through. Open up the door and make the youth them come through. Bush through, get a youth a bush through. Bush through, Rasta man a bush through. Bush through, pressure bus by bush through. Bush through all your gates and
Yes, indeed. The man Pressure Busspipe right there. You know, Lady Lalabella, you know, the thing that frustrates me the most when I hear great reggae music like that, the thing that frustrates me the most is Manana Locks of Flash.
Positive vibrations, you know?
I mean, yo.
A beam to your scalp.
Boy, I tell you, it's rough out here. It's rough out here. Big up to the man Pressure Busspipe right there in the number 4 position. Yeah, man. I'm skanking. I'm skanking, same way. No, I'm no Locks of Flash, but I'm skanking. All right.
Which is right. At the number 3 position, it's Spice. Everything nice. It's Goat.
Listen, I don't know. I felt a way after I played this song last week on the countdown. You know, yeah, exactly. Number 3 on the countdown. Here she is, Spice.
Me a the greatest of all time. G-O-A-T, that's mine. Fat, me no buff underneath. Fat, me no buff under sheet. Fat, they no this a 10 pound a meat. Fat, he buffy fat underneath. The man call me the God. Put it, him no want take it out. No. The man call me the God. Put it, him no want take it out. Me have a goat blouse better than a girl blouse. This a have it under control. The goat blouse. This a have it under control. But the greatest man say ya the way. Me have the G-O-A-T. Him say the tightest. Greatest of all time. And that up under my dress. Say me born best regardless. Me won't no contest. Me a the goat. Open up like me a toe. Touch up me like remote. List up before it a float. When no wet up like a boat. Like it when him grab me throat. And him a swear I take a oath. Say me you know ya the goat. Fat, me no buff underneath. Fat, me no buff under shade. Fat, me no.
That's the queen. I'm sorry. All right, sorry. We couldn't go the full length tonight. Oh, I just feel away. I just feel away. You know, they could have left out the goat sound effect. They could have left it out. It just, yeah. Folks, we continue with the countdown. My bad.
That was number 3. Here at number 2, it's DeMarco, Black Madonna.
Yeah, I'm a hawker. For the girl there. Kuya, look ya, she don't play. Catch it, bubble, okay. Simply cause amigos get your own way. Me rather than your zone and lock no corner. Good body girl, you want me Black Madonna. Inna me arms, not chop no armor. Me bad chick, you want me Black Madonna. Anytime, girl, you me call for. You full of energy, electric charger. Good body girl, you wanna and move. You a taxi charter. Are the baddest wine when me get from Shay. My girl are the maddest wine, make me have girl and mash up my chip. Wine little miss, physically fit, wine prettiness, and nobody can split. Girl, you know you want me black Madonna. Up in the middle, we be loving all night. But she can tell me say she love the starlight. But you never put the dripping like pipe. Change gear, me we drift the car drive. Oh yeah, look yeah, she don't play. Catch it, bubble, okay. Sit because amigos get your own way. You want my black Madonna. Are the baddest wine, when me get from Shay. My girl are the maddest wine, make me have girl and mash up my chip. Wine little miss, physically fit, wine prettiness, and nobody can split. Girl, you know you want me black Madonna. Me rather than you soon than long no corner. Good body, girl, you want me black Madonna. Up inna me arms, not chop no armor. Me bad chick, you want me black Madonna. When that time, girl, you me call for. You full of energy, electric charger. Good body, girl, you wanna move.
The voice of DeMarco, rocker right there. Yes, indeed. Number second on the countdown with the Black Madonna.
Excellent. And we'll go ahead and do the review of the countdown before we tell you all what the number one is. At number 10, Jay Prince, Diamonds. Number 9, Kenny Blessing, Peer Pressure featuring Imar Shephard. Number 8, Imar Shephard, How Can I Complain? Number 7, Imar Shephard, Make It. Number 6, Pressure Busspipe, Long While. Number 5, Chenko, High Right Now. Number 4, Pressure Busspipe, Humbleness. Number 3, Spice, Goat. Number 2, DeMarco Black Madonna. Number 1 on the official Atlanta Caribbean Music Chart is DeMarco, Go My Best Friend. On the countdown.
Number 1.
Someone add a beat to this real quick.
You a step up in a life and I said train up to celebrate you. Go my best friend. Haters them a go talk, just let them long as I not threat send. Go my best friend. If I trouble out the road, back a step then just say direct when. Go my best friend. You know that. Go my best friend. You know that. You're my best friend. Talk to them, Marco. Pledge allegiance, pan the battlefield for me friend never leave one. Don't find them in any state, any region. Retaliation is a must. Ask Elon. Defend me friend them anywhere when I be one. Cherish your real friend them when you receive one. Your real dog motivate you to be strong. We're loyal to the T-Farm. You a step up in a life and I said train up to celebrate you. Go my best friend. Haters them a go talk, just let them long as I not threat send. Go my best friend. And if I trouble out the road, back a step then just say direct when. Go my best friend. You know that. Go my best friend. You know that. You're my best friend. No bad mind, no jealousy. I just love we are showing no bad energy. Swear to God, say me proud of me friend you see. Bartender give me one more energy. Put in the footwork to create legacy. But focus on know what them could have said to me. Don't stack up with the bread, create equity. Open doors, I want me for your life sesame. You a step up in a life and I said train up to celebrate you. Go my best friend. Haters them a go talk, just let them long as I not stress and go my best friend. If I trouble out the road, back a step then just say direct when. Go my best friend. You know that. Go my best friend. You know that. You're my best friend. Who might fight, who might cause. Outside God define us. Our friendship built on trust. Go, yeah, go my best friend. We outside, in on the club. Celebrate how we make it out the mud. Now the same mother but you still on my blood. Go, yeah, go my best friend. You a step up in a life and I said train up to celebrate you. Go my best friend. Haters them a go talk, just let them long as I not threat send.
Go my best friend.
If I trouble out the road, back a step then just say direct when. Go my best friend. You know that. Go my best friend. You know.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. That's how you're supposed to do it, right? Be a cheerleader for your best friend. That's it. Yeah, hype them up. Yeah. chat
Yeah,
about.
big up yourself, Super Peck. What you mean?
Yeah, I mean. Hey. So congratulations, DeMarco. Second week in a row, number one position on the countdown. And that song is really, really taking off. It's one of his biggest releases over the period of time already. The numbers are really charting heavy. I think that one might be one of, those catalog songs that he's got to perform every time on stage. Yeah, watch out. Go My Best Friend, doing this things around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the Island Heat Radio Show right here on APAP Radio. Do remember to subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so you can get alerted as soon as we post new content each and every week. And we love to hear from you, so please comment. Let us know what you feel about the show, about some of the segments, and we promise we're gonna talk back. Yeah. So big up yourselves every time.
Yes.
So, Lady Lalabella, do you know there was a couple of major events that went on in Caribbean history in the month of May? So, real quick, for those who didn't know, all right, May marks a very, very significant month for these events as the beginning of European contact and exploitation in Jamaica started on May 5th, 1494. That is the date in which Christopher Columbus first set foot on the island after 3 days earlier claiming it for Spain. So,
that makes sense. The Mayflower.
Bam. There you go. All right. So May 5th, very, very significant. This is the day it all started. Yeah. Also, May 8th, 1902 was the date of the devastating volcanic eruption of Mount Pellier in Martinique. So, that was also very, very, very significant as it was the deadliest volcanic eruption of the 20th century, destroying the city of Saint Pierre in Martinique. So those two very significant events happening in the month of May in the Caribbean, y'all.
While we were just talking about the Native Americans, I think we're just taking over. That's all. We're taking back what is rightfully ours because, we're the day of first.
Right. That's right. And earlier, you said you mentioned the globe, and I was thinking about it, but the globe isn't even right. When you look at the globe, right, you're gonna see a very, very, very small African continent in comparison to the other continents, which it's absolutely the reversed. So yeah, we got to straighten that out too. Now we got some good news. This is my kind of news. Yeah.
All right then. Well, Vybz Kartel, none other than World Boss,
Yeah.
represents for his favorite British football team.
Yeah.
The icon recently showcased his unwavering support for Liverpool FC, donning the club's full red kit.
Say what? I think we got
I
a little clip of that. Mr. P, we have
The Man U fans them are run off their mouth. And I'm in Liverpool full jersey right now. Liverpool for life. Never walk alone. My side.
You see it there. You see it.
I see he's training in his kit. Yeah. Embodying the team spirit.
You never walk alone. Yeah, I mentioned it last week, but we just didn't have the clip up. And also, Vybz Kartel's not the only one. We mentioned last week, but he didn't waste any time. He did not waste any time. He got in the studio. He had to do the victory song. So this is a little clip from our good friend Bada General with the champ is here. Mr. P soon pull that up in a second, but already with already 4 games left, Liverpool FC have tied up the British Premier League. It's significant. The ones that are tied into the Caribbean a little bit more. Well, for me personally, why I'm a big Liverpool fan. At a young age, growing up in Jamaica, watching the television, Liverpool FC, one of the big teams in the British League back then, and they had a star midfielder, left-footed John Barnes, who was Jamaican. And so here was a young Jamaican kid, got to see just Jamaican doing this thing big on the international scene, just one of the best players ever. And so from then, right away, I saw myself, young little kid, saw myself on the field and through John Barnes. And so Liverpool for life. Yeah, you'll never walk alone. The champ is here. We've got that clip ready by the general.
Yo, Scatter, let me that rhythm there. Boy there! That is it! By that general in a watcher. Hey, tell them say the champ is here. Pass the trophy and give me. Send it on, make me and my friend them liffy motorcade from Florida to New York City. Make everybody who did that doubt the thing. See it? Yeah, the champ is here. Take a look, see how. About the general and the crew, a pass through. Check your watch, check your hat, check your shirt, check your shoe. A fresh with fresh dog, like a night show. Watch ya, lock the right wing, call me Mo Salah. Who no like how the G around the place. Check your mother, I'm now use them style car, but I never follow. Real top class, top high grade, top scholar. Just tell them say the champ is here. Where the throne there, tell them say for bring the chair. Crown like this and get your shades dog. Watch the glare, rhythm bad like yours, it don't need no sneer.
Yes,
say
indeed.
the champ is here. We here.
The champ is
Champ
here, y'all.
is here. Say the champ.
The champ is here, y'all. The champ is here. Listen, let's give praises.
All sleeping in uniform.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. And when the trophy presentation, I'll be in my full rent. I'll be in my full rents for the trophy presentation in 3 or 4 weeks. All right, so watch out for that. But let's give praises to the Almighty God, because Liverpool FC is on top of the world. Vybz Kartel's biggest song since he's been released from jail. This is God is the Greatest.
God is the greatest.
No matter what you're going through, count your blessings,
Liverpool has the most titles of any European English team.
Well, today is a new day.
Yeah.
Give thanks a lot.
Give thanks, God.
All praises to the Lord, me see if I'm sanctified.
That's right.
Now make them stress me. You know what I vibe. With red boom teacher and moon in my bonafide. And the Lord is around us. In blessings surround us. May not care who like me. Make us a go show love. And the Lord is around us. In blessings surround us. May not care who like me. Make us a go show love. Oh, find me I come from. But the journey. Think God got me. See it and you feel it. For me I come from. Life has meaning. Get to you keep on believing. So see it and feel. Oh, life is so rough sometimes. Every name I cry. I figure something with my life. And the Lord is around us. The blessings surround us. May not care who like me. May just go show love. And the Lord is around us. The blessings surround us. May not care who like me. May just go show love.
Yes, indeed. Kartel. The Liverpool fan.
That is right.
That is right. That
Big
is
up
right.
yourself. And you already know that big things are going on in the dance hall arena. It's amazing. The UBS arena was also stocked with people this past weekend for Idonia's 20th anniversary.
Yes, it did. Yes, indeed. A big lineup, as you see. Shensia, Mavado, Baby Sham, Governor, Jada Kingdom, Sizzler Kalungi, and Spragga Benz on the lineup. Although Spragga had some issues, but for the most part, everybody was able to hit the stage and did their thing. And Idonia was very, very thankful after the event.
recognized Jada Kingdom. Can we just touch on Muma Heavy real quick?
I would
Wagwan.
gladly touch on Muma Heavy. I would gladly touch on her.
So you already know the people are embracing this new Jada, but there's still some haters in the comments who feel like this healthy weight gain might be a little bit too much. If you know Jada from the beginnings, she always carried the weight. So nice that she had to come back and do it twice.
Yeah, it's just she just hit the reset button. That's all, right? That when
Yes,
she when
indeed.
she when
Yes,
she when she
indeed.
first came, that was the thing. Her first arrival on the scene, Muma Heavy was the thing, right? And then I think when she
Big hopes.
moved, yeah, when she moved to the States, I think she tried to do the more petite look to get in with that
Fit
trending
in
look.
with the hip hop crew.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah. But when you do what you do, how you do what you do, I think it's just reset back to original settings, factory settings.
Yeah, man, recalibrated, and she stepped out in her army fatigue, our green colors, and she had show off, and she had muggle upon them, and I think she had a good reception. We don't see her often enough, so it was good to see that she came out to support Idonia and crew.
That's right. That's right. Did you take in any of the other performers?
Of course, I love my Shen Yang. So I was all for the Shen Yang gangs. And of course, since the Kalunji was a favorite for the night, he carried the stage and, of course, sang his top songs, Dry Cry, as well as Solid as a Rock.
All right, all right, all right. Pick up Idonia. He had, in a message afterwards, he was saying that you know, after 20 years, he still receives a lot of fight, a lot of hate in the game, and he was just saying like, y'all don't get tired. It's been 20 years. Have I proven myself? Have I done enough by now? Like it's not even a I'm here to stay thing. I've already stayed. So, but I think I always have to remind, especially younger artists, that in the comments you can see like 2 million thumbs ups, right? And you'll still see like 10,000 thumbs down. You just can't. You know what I mean? You can't please everybody. The thing
Please
is,
everyone.
right? But the thing is to be so strong in yourself and so confident in yourself, even if you were to first get the first 10,000 responses, if those were all the thumbs downs before you get the 2 million thumbs ups, right? You gotta be that confident about it, So stay firm, stay focused, and stay out the comments. That one.
Absolutely. And Idonia has gotten a fight, but that just means that he goes somewhere else. He's talking to the wrong person because he's bound to get his yes. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, indeed. Donia, still at it, still doing his thing. Been through, trials and tribulations. Of course, loss of a son, a young son, and being blessed with another child, healthy and strong, and doing his thing, man. He's definitely one of the giants, one of the icons. The best of the best is going to be going down in Miami. This coming up May 25th or 26th, I believe. Big lineup. Buju, Marcia Griffiths. I know they had their launch during the last week, and major star himself, DJ Khaled, showed up and had the place buzzing as Khaled does what Khaled does. He was giving some love. Definitely.
Yes, yes. He loves the culture. He supports the culture. And, when Vybz Cartel and Bounty Killer and the one named Marcus Myrie touched down in the States, it's him they link first. So that's saying a lot.
Listen, I'll be wondering, is it his plane? Everybody flies up first time on his private jet. I'm like, is Cali just sending for them? I think
Bet.
I think that might be it. You know, Kelly don't fly commercial. You know what I'm saying. You know, yeah. We roll like that. It's a different level. So last week on the program, there was a song that I was trying to get to premiere because it was actually being officially released the day after we aired. So I was trying to get it. I was not able to get the exclusive. You know, yes, folks, it happens every now and again. All right, every now and again. But we've got it. She is the only female to have won a reggae Grammy. How about a little trivia for them? She did it before she even released her debut album. She did it with an EP. Her name is
Busy.
and the name of her brand new song is It's Also Koffee.
Oh, trick question.
Brand new music. Koffee's back, y'all. And this one is called Koffee.
I know they say they hip, but this cup of coffee hipper. They proper coffee sippers. I ain't talking bossy pickups. I almost dropped my liquor, cause right now nobody's sicker, except the one my sicker. I tell my dogs go sick 'em. They wanna study me, but they couldn't copy my rigor. Ain't no joke up my nigga. Don't tell bad man for keep up. They wanna snap a picture, yeah, you know my vibe, it differs. I scream my stuff for real, yet still I can't stop fucking up, man. Way later than the 70s, I'm giving all these energies and singing all the melodies where I mash up the mad. I'm trying to be a better me, not the way you remember me. I left that in the cemetery, the side of me is dead. I said what I said. I get out of bed, make sure it's spread and wash my dreads. Keep my body fit, balance my spirit, all I mess. Do that panorex, I could never be misled. Punished by the mind, I said a prayer and they fled. Ay, born Babylon, the fire bread. Hot like I'm a step up on the street and I tread. And then my clean from South to Santa Monte to so wed. Yup. I be in my beans all the way. When I pull up, you know the time of day. Yeah. And it's a coffee with a K. Some call me Makeda. I'm still coffee when you wake up.
Pull up.
I know they say they hip, but this cup of
Pull up.
hipper. They proper coffee sippers. I ain't talking about
Is it the queen of reggae dancehall?
body sicker, except the one my
Everybody's got a title
tell my
nowadays.
dogs
All
go
right.
sick 'em. They wanna study me, but they couldn't copy my rigor.
She's a female Grammy kid of reggae music. How about
Wanna
that?
snap a picture, yeah, you know.
She's got that one.
I scream myself for real, yet still I can't stop fucking up, man. Way later than the 70s, I'm giving all these energies and singing all the melodies where I mash up the mad. I'm trying to be a better me, not the way you remember me. I left that in the cemetery, that side of me is dead. I said what I said. I get out of bed, make sure it's spread and wash my dreads. Keep my body fit, balance my spirit, all I mess. Do that panorex, I could never be misled. Punished by the mind, I said a prayer and they fled. Ay, born Babylon, the fire bread. Hot like I'm a step up on the street and I tread. And then my clean from South to Santa Monte to so wed. Yup. I be in my beans all the way. When I pull up, you know the time of day. Yeah. And it's a coffee with a K. Some call me Makeda. I'm still coffee when they wake up. Oh yeah. Getting to the paper. Clean, don't need no makeup. Ain't nobody great. Yeah. I'm the baddest thing out of Jamaica. Yeah. It's time.
It's new music from Koffee. What do you think, Lady Lalabella? Is she on point? Was the wait worth it?
Tasteful and hot. Just like we like our coffee.
Hey, listen, she's braggadocious on that though, yo. She's saying some things, yo.
To sing out of Jamaica.
Yo, what do you mean? Yo, and she says that she didn't think anybody is sicker other than the one massacre.
Massacre.
Oh, see,
Oh.
she talking that talk. You see when you name the song after yourself, she really, she letting them know. Watch out, trouble. All right, so after Koffee, another young general has stepped up. It's been kind of, at the dance hall scene away, waiting for his first major album to drop, but he's got some new music. This is Valiant.
Diplomats. currency. Girl, come with me, cause your man have no sense. Travel around the world, we not travel in a comments. Compare.
Song entitled Whole Lotta.
Money in the air, I'm a color than the chapter. Chopping up the cars and them day at the chop shop. Yeah, me have money at the forex on the laptop. Brand new blicky blicky, never hear. Team got a whole lot of money. New Philippines, got a whole lot of honest. Walking on my place, get a whole lot of loving. A whole lot of loving, a whole lot of loving. She in the night, they know bust down. In the Milan, I'm rock that gold. In for the God, gone for the gold. Gun in the hand, just a fit for the fall. Money in the air, I'm a call a helicopter. Chopping up the cars and them day at the chop shop. Yeah, me have money at the forex on the laptop. Brand new blicky blicky, never hear. Team got a whole lot of money. New Philippines, got a whole lot of honest. Walking on my place, get a whole lot of loving. A whole lot of loving, a whole lot of loving. In a Louis V, I'm stepping on.
I've got brand new music from the voice of the man Mavado as well, y'all. This one alongside Wendy, Shay, song called Apology.
Baby, though you do me wrong, don't say you're sorry. I know you got the girl, she did me sorry. Just because I love you, come this play. Just because I love you, you come betray me. Don't need no apology for the harm you caused me. I don't need no apology for the pain you caused me.
Baby girl, I'm drowning. Please come save me. Baby girl, I'm sorry. Me miss you daily. I need a psychiatrist. I need therapy. It's fucked up, I must confess. Hurting you hurt me.
Just because I love you, you come to play.
Wendy, Shay,
Just because I love
and the gully god himself, Mavado.
me. I don't need no apology for the harm.
Lady Lalabella,
I don't need no
did Vybz Kartel, did he win the war? I just wonder, did he win the war?
According
just
to his record, he won the war.
Because Mavado and him were the ones going at each other. That rivalry was huge. Kartel did 13 years, stayed on top, and is back and is on top. Mavado been here the whole time. That's all I'll say.
Well, I think you would have just had to have been there on that night to really know who won. But I heard some things. Heard some things.
Hey,
big ups. You had to be there.
Big ups to Mavado. Mavado just had a big show in Barbados over the weekend where he was there with his son and his daughter. So, his son also just recently released from prison. So, it's a good family moment. Yeah, he's on the road with the kids.
Absolutely.
Now we've got some new music from the king of the dancehall and the prince. This is One Request, Beenie Man and his son Moses.
I'm the prince on the 876 Y3.
Beenie Man and his son Moses. One Request coming at you.
That at my speed, pick it up in the XJ, grimy. And she know she to take the killer lightly. Real bad sinner, but like a chip in my jeans. I the one prince on the 876. Every girl tell me say them on the artist, but I really you alone for have my ass. For me have one request. I just want to see up until it's so if I keep on in the cannibal off the breast. And she ride all night till she shot her breath. Yeah, I just one request, yeah. Just want to see up until it's so if I keep on in the cannibal off the breast. And she ride all night till she shot her breath.
Girl, if I'm me alone, World War III with a start. Key to me brain, yeah, the beat of me heart. Me don't have no can me push up on a hand card. Cause me love to see your two legs, them apart. Me, ever ready, me no late, non-start. But me like a top, either you call man top.
He's gonna be in the ATL this weekend. The man himself, the doctor.
Yes, people are coming for and
the king and the prince right now.
Shout out to Donnie Metro every time. The king will be in town
76 Y
before the other king reach.
Baba daba. Ring bang baba daba. See.
Find a body on the IG.
Yeah.
Running that at my speed. Pick it up another XJ grimy. And she know she know for take the killer lightly. Real bad sinner, but like a chip in my jeans. I the one prince on the 876. Every girl tell me say them on the artist, but I really you alone for have my ass for me. I have one request. I just want to see up until listen. If I keep on in the cannibal off the breast, and she ride all night till she shot her breath. Yeah, I just one request, yeah. Just want to see up until listen. If I keep on in the cannibal off the breast, and she ride.
Brand new music from the artist goes by the name of Whisper.
Whisper. And I ever sing a whisper.
Featuring Popcorn. This one named Hot Eye.
We jump out in a one rib jeans and a damn belly top me dada. GLE rough up the street dada. Gonna 23 tire. Cruise me a cruise a west speed a go. Girl me need a yo. Now your face get rid of yo. Hot time. One bag of girl want bring the child and one for ride. The girls want hear my voice. Them like the style. Them hypnotize. Hot time, no patile, no the one we spoil. That changed my life. No one bag of girls want shine the light.
German Fagan,
Jermaine Fagan, alongside I-Octane. This one called Boss.
From them fi know man a pass. Set me one part. I'm more time in a love now. Love me no one from them. Nah, take no talk from them. Them fi know man a pass. Set me one part. I'm more time in a love talk. But me no want from them. Nah, take no talk from them. Them fi know man a pass. Set me one part. I'm more time in a love talk. Humble as a lion in the den, but no push it too far, my friend. Me help them out so many times back then, and now I me them want come hang. Imagine giving them your all when they were down and back against the wall. Now things change and the tables turn. Instead of helping, they wish you would burn. Nothing me no want from them. Nah, take no talk from them.
Jermaine Fagan, I-Octane, Boss.
Me no love talk. Nothing me no want from them. Nah, take no talk from them. Them fi know man a boss. Set me one part. I'm more time in a love talk.
One lane, bossy, she a moon not tolerate me. Me not care if you overrate or you underrate me. Currency kick kung fu pandalete. A fool could not shine style after man no basic. Me no normal, remember me a star boy. Louis V all white, pull up in a broad right. Me no need none of them to strike me alright.
Them hurt. Them hurt. Them hurt.
Lali, y'all. Lali, brand new music from Lali.
I make a dip. And in my dirt, and every girl I show blouse and skirt. I get in look at my shirt. When you see me, it's them just a word. Them try stop me, you're not the first. You know, see, when me pray, it's a work. My God bless, and them hurt. I want to know what's on the dirt. Oh, you're supposed to say. Oh, you're supposed to say. Oh, you're supposed to say. Oh, you're supposed to boast enough, cause I'm not a groupie. Never fruity, a jasmine grow me. 2025, them can't stop.
This one called Them Hurt. Lali does it again.
And enemies too.
Leg of the bird.
So I'm not letting this. Not a gangster, but I'ma tell you, if ever you're late on the spot bringing this, oh, you're supposed to. Yeah.
It debuted last week on the program. The Big Beast, y'all.
Yeah, man, less than Jimmy, I reach a foot in her.
Sing a ding alongside Warrior MG. This one's banned in Jamaica.
Big pins that blast off. Be a killers on me foot, me no shot stop. If a boy this feeling, that's a dog. With them know about Spain and Jews land. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Chop a skull, get the cash, that a smart craft. Then I chop them jaws for them city boss. Any party we shell, that rough. Ha ha ha. Watch out. We no textiling. just chop a beast with 0 mileage. Lift on the line every day dialing. We no chop 5 bills, we only chop mill. My side, why style? Rich like so we sell aisle. Be a girl, I bring my child. I saw me sharp like blade when it file. Boom. So the engine sound when it's geared off. Be a killers on me foot, me no short stop. If a boy this link that a dog. With them know about Spain and Jews land. Ha 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 ha. Choppers go get the cash, that a smart craft. You know chop them jaws for them city pass. Any part of a shell, top brass. I work on a we govern. Ha. We kill them up to the ball game look a boy.
Rolled it in the big piece on I-20. Yeah. Woo! Big music right there. Singer Ding alongside Warrior MG. Listen, I wanted to get some more ding dong in. I got Charlie Blacks. I got Zaga. I got Vibrant. We got music. We got music. So y'all gonna have to tune in again next week. That's gonna have to.
And we have to give you guys the birthdays to be able to close out the show tonight. So whenever you're ready.
Yes, indeed. May 5th, Potential Kid. Happy birthday, bro.
And May 7th, Lady G and Justin Hines.
And May 9th, QQ and Earl 16 celebrate birthdays.
And on the 10th, none other than Sly Dunbar and Prince Allah.
And on May 11th, shout outs to Mr. Lex, shout outs to Roman Stewart and Apache Indian, who also celebrate birthdays. A happy birthday on the 6th to Nkosi Rayner. Happy birthday. Many, many more. Listen, I want everybody out there, please subscribe, like, share, comment, hit the notification bell. All right. Comment, and take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We're gonna end it with Ding Dong, because I saw the MP. She was dancing to this one, and the vibes is up there. The vibes is up there. Lady Lalabella, take care of yourself, sis.
Good night.
Don't want it. Wake up your place. Go for the broom, them wake up your place.
Here I'm each time to know, see how we run the street. High flame ravers, fresh let the walls come.
Jump, ding dong will make ya. Jump, oh yeah. Jump, ravers will make ya. Jump, hey boy. Jump, ravers will make ya.
Island Heat Caribbean Show, APAC Radio. Keep it locked. From yard to the street. APAC Radio. Keep it locked.